Hey, how you doing? My name is Ryan, and today I'm dipping my toe into the new trend of LEGO Tensegrity structures. It's where you take 3 chains, a couple of other pieces, and create a closed, balanced system of tension and support, giving off the illusion of gravity-defying LEGO sets. I saw this a few days ago and figured I had to try this for myself. I think it's the perfect time to dive into some old sets that I want to salvage anyway, try to find 3 chains, and build my own gravity-defying LEGO sets. So I have the 3 chains that I need. The 2 big ones come from Molten Man, Spider-Man Far From Home, and the 1 small chain comes from the newest wave of Avengers sets. So a lot of Marvel's going into this, which, put a pin in that for later, I have an idea. But anyway, let's see if we can't make some magic. There it is, gravity-defying LEGO sets. In terms of how this is working, I'm not a physicist or a scientist, but I did pass AP science classes in high school. It looks like because everything is centered and aligned, the middle chain is providing most of the actual tension and structure of the set, and the 2 side chains, they're a little loose, meaning they probably are just providing support. But this actually feels sturdier than I thought it would. So now that I built my own basic Tensegrity LEGO structures, I have an idea. That pin from earlier, that Avengers pin, what if I were to take a pre-existing set and turn it into a Tensegrity structure? It might not be perfect because the set wasn't designed for it, but I have an idea. What if I were to take the Marvel 10-year Avengers Tower set, build a little LEGO helicarrier, and float it above the set? I think it's totally possible. However, I probably won't use chains because the only ones I have are bright orange, and that's going to look really odd. So I might use string instead. I've seen people do that too. Kind of fish them through studs, tie them off, and use the studs as kind of like anchor points for the string. Let's get building. I'm actually really impressed with my model of the helicarrier. I did not think it would look this good. Now, let's make it float. So after extending the landing platform of the Avengers Tower, a couple of strings and a few minutes of balancing, we have a floating helicarrier. This is super cool because unlike the other structure, the helicarrier actually floats beyond the base of the Avengers Tower. This definitely seems a bit more unstable compared to the other one, which means that if things are more centered, you're probably gonna have a more stable model if you want to build your own, of course. I never thought that I'd be able to actually build gravity-defying Legos, but here we are. I have an Avengers Tower with a mini helicarrier floating over top of it, and just a nice little science experiment showing that with a couple of chains, you can create a closed system of structure and defy gravity to some extent. Although you're not really defying gravity because you're just following laws of physics, but again, not a scientist, not a physicist. I just like cool looking things. That actually took me a lot less time than I thought it would. I truly believed I'd be scrambling with those chains for hours to get one floating structure, yet alone 2 of them. So with a bit of extra time, how about a channel update? I'm currently working on 2 big projects and hoping to finish both by the end of this year. The first one is my largest collaboration with Bling Bling Brick I've ever done. That one is almost complete. I'm working on the video right now for it actually. A couple more pieces I'm waiting on in the mail. Things have been a lot slower mail-wise because of this whole situation, so I'm still hoping to finish that one by the end of this year. The second is a custom set, or a series of custom sets. Based on the votes you guys put when I asked what theme should LEGO make next, the sets themselves are pretty small, but when you put them all together, it'll create the largest set in this room, at least size-wise. That's pretty daunting. I'm still kind of in the early phases of designing it, but maybe you can expect a sneak peek here or there. And as always, if you liked the video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.